Okay, so yeah, so we found out that the location that she really likes, you're only really supposed to sit there when it's like the weather allows you to do so, I guess. The first line will be for you, Josh.
ここで馬に乗っては、槍のい、いつ境地。
That's a good guess. So kyo is definitely wrong here because that's a ki plus the u hiragana character. Kyo, right, would be ki plus yo. Sorry, I don't want to guess ryu, right? Kyo.
Yeah.
So definitely that part's not possible. This could be itsuki, but this is actually one word. And do you know what the rule for that is?
It has like the small tsu.
Yeah, it's small too. With furigana, they don't do the difference between small and big characters because everything's small with furigana. So there's a lot of
Ah,
tips for things. If you have a voiceless consonant, which would be K, S, P, things like that. These are voiceless. And a ch right
mm,
here, and it's separated the boundary between the kanji. Then it's going to be a small two, like happyo rather than hatsuon, right?
mm.
So hatsuon has an O, not a voiceless consonant. While happyo has P, pyo, right? So that's a very like a predictable thing. So because of that, it's easy for people to read it even if they don't know the word because they'll see the key here and go like, oh, it might be ikki.
Okay.
Iki uchi is like one-on-one fight.
Okay. So, 槍の一騎打ちを学び、馬を降りては、斧や、あー棒術、棍棒、弓矢などの使い方を学び、普通の、あー乗り場
That's it. I think it's Joba, but that would have been a good guess.
普通の乗馬に難しい、馬術を学ばなければならなかった。So the place where they're not normally supposed to be, there they usually do, they learn about spear fighting, like one-on-one spear fighting. I wonder if that's uh, like the lance
It
type of
is,
thing.
hence why they're on the horse versus the other ones are off the horse.
Okay. Um, 馬を降りては、斧の棒術. Is this like axe
Yeah.
fighting? Okay.
hmm
Konbo, uh, is like some sort of pole.
So Boljutsu should be the pole one.
Mm.
Konbo should be more like a club.
Mm.
Yeah, like a bludgeon.
And then Yumiya Nado Tsukai Kato Manabis. And then other things like bow and arrow fighting um they learn as well.
hmm
Futsu no Joba ni muzukashi bajutsu o manaba nakereba naranakata. The knee particles kind of throw me off here.
Yeah, don't think too hard on it.
Okay, so the um normal horseback riding, uh, and then I guess difficult riding techniques, they also have to learn.
Yeah, you can kind of think about it as like this is where they're learning it, right? They're learning, so they basically have normal horse techniques, and then they're adding to it this like the in the same category,
Mm,
the more hard techniques to it. So it's kind of like we get this and that, but in a way that's like the and is like adding on to the previous one, kind of
Hmm.
idea. Um, Next line is for me. 転んだり倒れたり転がったりするやり方を身につけなければならなかった。ここでアラーナは泥みれになって筋肉を切り、内身を作り、炎を折ることになる。So they also have to learn and engrave this into their body, the way in which that you fall, and fall. Different kinds of fallings, right? Uh, like Toward is like the be like fall onto the ground, fall on your front, fall with like rolling kind of idea. But yeah, fall. Um, and so over here, Alanna, she got absolutely covered in mud, and her muscles tore, but not like bad, probably more just like
Hmm.
ow. She also made bruises, and she also will break bones. Um, そのようなこと、actually, I'll give you the next line.
そのようなことすべてに、すべてにくじける。Kind of hard to tell where the separation is there. ことなく耐え抜く強さがあれば、いつの間にか、あ誇りを持って騎士の盾を掲げることができるだろう。そのようなことすべてに、
Uh,
あ
Kuchikeru is to be like sad, to lose heart.
あ、そのようなこと、like that kind of, the, those kinds of things, I guess, the previously mentioned things, すべてに、uh, くじける。So, or, ことなく. So she wasn't sad about any of that stuff.
hmm Um,
たい、
when you want to read things like this, you kind of gotta go down to where the subject of the sentence is, which is chiyasa ga areba.
うん。So, 強さがあれば. So, if she was strong.
What kind of strength?
Physical. Oh, I guess,
Tai.
耐え抜く? Is this like, mental, I guess?
It is, yes, to
Like
stick it
being
out
able
to
to
the
stand?
end. So if
Yeah.
you have the ability to stay it out to the end without getting depressed
Mm,
from all that stuff, right? So you're able to stick at the end without getting depressed from getting covered in mud, tearing your muscles, getting bruised, and breaking bones. Then itsuka, right? Then one day something will happen.
um, 誇りを持って騎士の盾を掲げることができるだろう。So, I, the 掲げる, the knight's shield, it's doing something with
Mm-hmm.
the knight's shield. Maybe
Yeah.
just holding a knight's shield.
Yeah.
So, uh, you'll be able to hold a knight's shield. 誇りを持って. I wonder if that's like a
It's
crest or
not.
something.
Uh, Hokori is just the verb hokoru. Which means to be proud of as a noun
Oh,
to mean pride. I feel like you looked at it and thought it meant dust. So I thought that for a
I
second.
was thinking about dust at one point. It's like that doesn't make
Different
sense.
kanji.
You
The
can hold
hint
a
that
dusty shield.
the hint that it's not dust is that it ends with a ri at the end, a hiragana ri. Because nouns, right, normally are going to be two kanji, right? You don't
Hmm.
normally have kanji plus hiragana character for nouns. This is a sign of a grammar information, like this is an adverb, an adjective, blah blah blah. So the ri
Hmm.
here means it came from a noun, and I mean, came from a verb and turned into a noun. Is kind of what it's telling us. And I don't know how you would do dusting. So that's the hint that it's not the dust hokoru, hokori. It's the noun. It's the verb noun pride hokori.
Okay. So yeah, if you're before you know it, you'd be able to hold a knight's shield that you're proud of.
Exactly. Well, you'll be able to hold it with pride.
Yeah.
Um, 訓練には終わりがなかった。騎士が彼の、あるいは彼女の盾を勝ち取ったとしても、その後も訓練を怠ることはできない。鍛錬をなまければ、見知らぬ者の手にかかって一人で死ぬことになる。And then your training does not end with that. With knights, he or she
Mhm.
are when they win their shield. Afterwards, they cannot okotaru their training after that, which I guess means like to slack is my guess. Okotaru to neglect. Yep. They if they temper themselves, then so basically it's saying they must temper themselves, else they will die alone fighting against someone that but they'll die alone so someone else will kill them that they do not know, and they'll die all by themselves if they do not keep up their training is
Mm.
what it's saying. And next two lines for you.
辺境の領主の娘であるアランナは、戦いの技がどれほど重要か分かっていた。Um, so being the daughter of a lord in this area, Alana knew the importance of fighting techniques.
Yep.
Um, and then トレボンドでは毎年、盗賊と戦っている。Every year, House Trebond had to fight 盗賊. I'm guessing this is bandits?
Yes.
Okay.
Perfect. And what does Henkyo mean?
Like this area?
No, it means a remote area. So it's saying she lives in
Oh,
the Inaka. So she's in
okay.
as a daughter of a feudal lord of basically on the edges of the city. So we have like the big city and most mobiles over here. She's like over there. So they kind of
Mhm.
have like a border issue going on maybe, or they're a little bit less money they got, so they have more bandit issues type of idea. Then
Okay.
closer to the crown, you'd have different issues going on. Um, 時には北方の林学スカンダがクリームホールド、三民差別を超えて侵略していることもあり、トレーボンドはトトル王国防衛の最前線にあった。So the Trebond area is for the kingdom of Totoru's first line of defense, because they also have experiences where on the north side it turns out that on the north side the uh, Torrebondo is right like on the border of Sukanda. And if they go over the mountains that are on this border,
Mm.
then they will go over and invade Torrebond. So not only do they have bandits, they also have invaders from an enemy at another country they're at, kind of at least with bad positions with, if not at war at with.
Mm.
Uh, Next line for you.
アランナはすでに、I'm not sure.
Yumi.
Oh, 弓と探検の使い方は学んでいた. So Alana had already learned how to use the bow and the short sword.
はい。狩りの獲物を大技に優れ、かなり乗馬もできたが、従者見習いを教える教師たち、からは、未熟な初心者だと、思われていることをすぐに悟ったのだった。So even though Alanna had learned quite a bit of horse riding techniques and had a lot of techniques for chasing after prey when hunting, the teachers who teach the apprentices and the pages thought that Alanna was, a beginner at this kind of thing, and that's something that he really quickly sensed. So they didn't say, "Oh, what a beginner," but like he got the vibes that they were thinking, "Oh, what a beginner." Next paragraph for you.
実際、アランナは、I don't know, 待つ熱だっ
Yeah.
た. Uh, in reality, Alana was enthusiastic, maybe?
Uh, what's so weird in pop? Must not be not. Oh, it's not Netsu. What is this?
Well, it's
One,
not
two, three, four.
Matsu either, it's the other one.
It's the other one. Are you sure?
I think it's the other one.
何これ? Do, 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 do. Oh, Mijuku. I didn't know the Mi from Mijuku and Matsu were different kanji. How do you even tell the difference?
The branches, the lower one is longer. On Matsu, the top one is longer.
Oh, that's disgusting. I hate
Michiku,
that.
unripe. Interesting.
Oh, it's like when you're like a beginner.
So, yeah.
That was used in the previous sentence.
So all the teachers thought she was a beginner. In reality, she was a beginner.
Yep, she really
Okay.
was a beginner.
Uh, 午後の最初の、う、うん、受業授業
Jugyo?
授業は、腕立て伏せや、うん、腹、
Fukin is your like the muscle, their ad muscles, or
う
doing
ん、
sit-ups.
腹筋。あー、腕立てや、腕立て伏せや、あ腹筋。ジャンプやストレッチ運動をした。So, in the evenings, 最初の授業. So the first class in the evenings was, seems like a workout class. Um,
Hmm.
腕立て伏せや. Do you know what that is?
Yeah. Fuse means face the ground, and
Oh,
uretate means to stand using your arms. So this is a push-up.
oh, okay. So push up and abdominal
In this
or core.
context, it would be sit-ups. It's like to make those big
Okay.
I don't know why it has both meanings, the product and the action that makes the product. But in this context, right, since the workout class, we got push-ups, sit-ups would make the most sense in this context.
Okay. So push-ups and sit-ups, jumping and stretching. Uh, so it's a class that where you did all those things.
Yeah.
騎士は素早く、機敏に、 動き回れなければならない。So, knights 素早く機敏. So knights have to be able to move all around.
Yeah.
I don't
And
know what the keybing is though.
keeping means like quick and like swift type of
Ah,
idea,
that makes sense.
which
Knights have to
also
be able
like
to
Subayaku is
quickly.
saying.
Yeah.
はいはい。次の時間は、詰め物をした布の鎧を着込み、馬術の最初のレッスンを受けた。剣を学ぶ前にある程度は馬術を身につけていなければならない。布の鎧に詰め物がなかったら、初日のうちにアラナは炎を降りていただろう。実際、技を狙った攻撃を受ける、練習、ではまるで馬に蹴られたみたいな感じがした。So the next hour, she put on some cloth armor, like leather armor probably, that was tsumemono, which I believe is just like padding on it, like like when you go skateboarding or whatever, and you got your helmet and your knee pads kind of idea. So she
Mm.
put on padded cloth armor, and then she took on the lesson of learning how to do bojutsu, which is the techniques using the staffs.
Mm.
Um, and apparently, you really have to learn staff techniques before you're allowed to start learning the sword. And the cloth armor with out having the stuffing on it, then you would probably break your bones on the first day. In reality, she felt like she had been, and Alanna did, after her first day from training, she felt like that she had received basically a kick from something, from kick from a horse, is what she felt like from all of the effects from learning the techniques during this pole learning class. And next paragraph will be for you.
Do you know what the Wakio Nerata at the end of your line was?
Oh, I translated that wrong. Waki means side. I thought it said waza. Waki means side. So basically, she received a hit in the side from the pole when she was
Oh, okay.
fighting, and that area where she received the hit feels like a horse kicked her. Oh,
Ah,
sorry,
gotcha.
I translated that wrong. Thanks for noticing that. Oops. That was a really long
次は
sentence for me.
It was. 次は格闘の、基礎を学んだ。つまり、倒れ方を。格闘
Hand to
and
hand fight.
基礎. Okay. And what's 基礎, do you know?
Basics.
Ah, that makes sense. So next was the basics of hand-to-hand fighting that she had to learn. In other words, 倒れ方, so like how to fall.
Yep.
Once again.
Falling, and falling.
アランナは倒れるとき、床を手、手で叩いて、正しく、の体、体臭をかけるようにしたが、うまくいかなかったり、注意を忘れるたびに、um, hmm, something
Yeah.
身をつくった.
So uchi is like to hit something, and mi
Mhm.
is your body. What happens when your body gets hit?
You bruise?
Yes, miuchi is a bruise. Sorry, it's pronounced as uchi mi. I did it backwards.
Uchimi.
Yep, uchi, me.
Huh. I'm kind of surprised that it has a kunyomi reading for the uchi part.
Well, if me, is it me always kunyo? Well, with uchi, it's not so. With uchi, this is the verb utsu
Hmm.
with, and then you add a chi afterwards, and then it's added to the me. It's not actually the kanji of this plus this kanji. There's just a
Mm.
rule in Japanese that this hiragana character can be dropped for words. It's like how iriguchi can be read as gucci. Actually, Gucci's mouth. I don't know why I was writing dedu. Iriguchi can be written like this or like this. These both mean the entrance, but the whether or not you add the D or not is basically like vibes. Um, it's fairly common that the D will be dropped, like the middle guy, and these kind of things.
Hmm.
So that's why it's not the married unmarried readings, is because there is a hiragana ki in between the two. It's just written. It's not written down. It's insinuated by context.
Okay. So Alana, so when Alana fell, she would hit the floor with her hand.
Yeah.
正しく体重をかけるようにしたが、uh, so correctly 体重. Um, oh, I'm not sure what this is. 体重をかける.
So kakeru is to cover something in a way that is like good, basically, some kind of good covering of something, like a bridge covers a river, glasses cover your eyes, and sugar covers a donut. Those are all kakeru. Um, so to cover with your weight means to put your weight on something. So they're talking about where she's shifting her weight when she falls. So the
Uh,
correct way to shift your weight, basically.
okay. ようにしたが. So, mm,
So it's saying she would correctly shift her weight when falling. However, she also would do this.
うまくいかなかった.
Mm.
Or, um, いかなかった. Or, yeah, いかなかった.
Well,
Uh,
umaku ikanai is like an idiom in a way. It's iku to go and says did not go, and umaku means good, so did not go well, same in English. Not
oh,
literally
okay.
going to a location.
Okay, so it did not go well. 注意を忘れるたびに. So every time she forgot her, I'm guessing instructions?
Yeah, it's any kind of caution type of idea, it's her awareness. Like if she was like zoning out, anything like that.
Mm. 打ち身を作った. She would get a bruise.
Exactly. Perfect. So whenever she would kind of forget that she's supposed to shift her weight in a certain way when she's slapping her hands, she would make bruises on her body. And sadly, I have to go early today, which is why I did the paragraph. I was like, gotta go fast. I was hoping we'd finish this page, but we just barely did not. So just a half an hour
Okay.
today. So I want to stop the share. Oh, actually, I'm going to uh, eh, stop the recording.